Welcome to the Chris Collector Show, the vodcast for growing your collecting skills through online video. If we are meeting for the first time, my name is Khairi Johari, better known as Pak Jofe, the Chris Collector from Singapore. This show is dedicated to helping you develop a healthy collecting habit and learn how to profit out of it with the latest collecting trends, reviews, and helpful guides. On today's episode, I am going to share 5 things you need to know before starting a Chris collection here in Singapore. So, if you are keen to see yourself start, grow, and scale your Chris collection, then this episode is definitely for you. So, without further ado, let's roll the intro and get on with the show. Do I need to powder my nose or something? Good? Do I look good? Skills and Okay, hi guys, and welcome to the show. This is the premiere episode of the Chris Collector Show, the first of many more episodes to come, inshallah, and I am excited to have you here watching this today. Before I start today's episode proper, do stay and watch until the end for an opportunity to participate in an exclusive episode giveaway. Also, I will be including a bonus content where I share with you step by step on how to go about applying for the import permit for your Chris that is shipped from overseas. It's 2021, processes have been updated, and I thought it would be best to kickstart this channel with an updated guide on the 5 critical things you need to know before you decide to start a Chris collection here in Singapore. In no order of significance, let's start with the first item on the list. Number 1. Do you need a license to own a Chris? Short answer, no. Let's take a closer look. According to the Singapore Police Force, Arms and Explosives Division, a Chris is classified as a dagger. With reference to our Singapore Statutes, Chapter 13 of the Arms and Explosives Act, daggers are defined as arms. Daggers, for the purpose of being kept as an ornamental curio or display in private dwelling, no permit or license is required to own one. So there is your definite answer. Until this classification is updated by our governing authority, as of 2021, you do not need any license to own a Chris in Singapore. Number 2. Do you need a license to buy a Chris? Again, this ties in closely with the earlier question. You do not need a license or permit to buy a Chris. However, if you are buying a Chris in Singapore, you are required by law to purchase one from a licensed dealer. This ties in closely to the next question on this list. Number 3. Do you need a license to sell a Chris? Now, selling is the equivalent of dealing. If you want to sell a Chris, you need to have a license to deal. Again, reference to our Singapore Statutes Chapter 13 of the Arms and Explosives Act, it is clearly defined, no purchase of arms from dealers without a license. Number 4. Do you need a license to import or export a Chris? So, you have made a purchase overseas and excited to receive it in the mail. Do take note that you may be required to apply for an import permit before your Chris can be released to you. If the length of the Chris blade is 40 centimeters or more, you will be requested to submit an application for a permit to import arms. Again, with reference to Chapter 13 of the Arms and Explosives Act, you do not need to be a licensed dealer before you can apply for an import permit. As an individual collector, you are entitled to submit your application to the Arms and Explosives branch for approval before release by customs. Do watch till the end of this video where I will explain more on how to submit this application. Number 5. Can I import a Chris made of exotic animal parts like elephant ivory, tortoise shell, tiger tooth, or any other exotic materials from endangered animals? As of 2021, the regulating authority for this matter is under the purview of the National Parks Board. Here, it is clearly defined a list of animal species that are endangered and whose parts require a CITES permit before it can be imported into Singapore. For all intents and purposes, I encourage you not to support illegal trade of body parts from endangered species. No doubt there are nice natural materials to look at as a material for art, but it is irresponsible of us today to support illegal poaching activities just to satisfy our desire for exotic animal goods. Well, those are the 5 things that you need to know before starting a Kris collection in Singapore in 2021. If you are still here, thank you very much for staying, and as promised, before I reveal the bonus content, here is an opportunity to win a special giveaway from me as a way of showing my appreciation to you for watching this episode. In this giveaway, 5 lucky winners will be randomly selected in an online draw, and I will be giving each of these 5 winners a rare copy of a booklet publication from 1962. This handy publication features beautiful illustrations that has become a classic today and also serves as an introductory guide to the fascinating subject of the Kris and other Malay weapons. To participate in this giveaway, click the link that should be appearing somewhere on the screen now, or if it does not appear, check out the show notes below and click on the link provided there. Simply follow the instructions given and meet all the requirements to qualify for this giveaway draw. Results for this giveaway draw will be featured in the next upcoming episode, and winners will be contacted before the announcement. For those who had not won this time, fret not, you will have the opportunity to participate in future episode giveaways. Now, as I have promised, here is your bonus content for today's episode. So you successfully bought a Kris from overseas, paid the seller, and your item has been shipped with tracking. You constantly monitor tracking updates, and finally you are relieved the item has been received in Singapore. You eagerly anticipate delivery, but it never came. You check the status update again, and to your horror, you see this status: on hold, pending GST, Duty Control Authority approval. So what do? Firstly, do not panic, my friend. This is absolutely normal. You should be receiving a letter of notification from SingPost in the next few days. A letter which should read something like this. It will be accompanied with the package delivery slip as proof that this is not a scam letter. With this notification letter in hand, you can now proceed with the application process. You need to go to the licensing website and begin your submission process. Now, here is the tricky part. If you are doing this for the first time, the site can be intimidating if you do not know what you are doing. Before you can start with the application process, you are required to have the following on hand. You will need your SingPass account credentials. Now, this is very important because you will need this for logging in and for verification of your details. Now, the first thing you need to do once you are on the main page is to go to the search bar and type license to import arms to perform a search for this item. Scroll down the list of results displayed below the search bar and select license to import or export arms by clicking the add to selection button. You should immediately see a shopping cart icon with the option review and apply appearing somewhere on the center top of the page. Click on the shopping cart icon and click proceed button. There are 6 steps to the application process, and you should take about no less than 10 minutes to complete the submission. Take note that you may be required to upload a copy of the letter you have received as a form of supporting documents. So I would advise that you scan or take a photo of the letter before starting the application process. Follow the on-screen instructions and fill up the mandatory fields. Now, important fields to take note of are the type of application. Make sure you select import arms by an individual. Next field is the type of arms. Here is the tricky part. In the drop-down selection menu, you will not find any item labeled as Kris. From my experience, it is recommended that you choose the option dagger. Choose dagger as Krises are classified under daggers. Once you have updated the required details, you will follow the on-screen instructions and perform the final submission. Once submitted, you have to wait for the result to be given by the officer in charge. The time taken for approval is up to 7 working days. During this period, you may receive a call from the approving officer asking for details like the length of the blade and the country of origin. Once approval has been given, you will be required to make payment, and all this is done via the Go Business licensing portal. Once payment is done, all you need to do now is to wait patiently for your item to be delivered, or you can now refer to the notification letter received from SingPost earlier and drop an email with the approval notice and the receipt as proof of payment attached. It is so much more convenient today. All is done online from the convenience of your portable internet device. You are no longer required to head down to their office in person to perform these tasks. We have come to the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching till the end. I hope this debut episode adds value to you and that you have gained something from watching this. I look forward to reading your feedback in the comment section, so please feel free to comment. If you like what you have watched today and feel that more useful video guides are required, please show me your support by clicking the like, subscribe and bell notification icon. In the next episode, I will announce the 5 lucky winners from this episode's draw, so do look forward to that. Teasers for the topic for the next episode will be out soon, so subscribe to this channel to stay informed of updates and new videos. New episodes airs on alternate Wednesdays at 8 PM Singapore time, inshallah. So until the next episode, do participate in the giveaway draw for a chance to win a rare publication from 1962. This is Khairi Johari, better known as Pak Jufay, the Craze Collector from Singapore, snapping out. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.